You're not broke because of one big mistake. You're broke because of 50 small ones you stopped noticing. Here's what nobody tells you. The most dangerous financial leak is not the one that hurts. It is the one that does not.
Right now, money is leaving your account. Not through a bad investment, not through a crisis, through things so small and so automatic that your brain stopped registering them as spending years ago.
Think about the last time you felt real financial pain. A car repair, a medical bill. You noticed it. You reacted. You adjusted. Now, think about your coffee, your delivery fee, your 3 streaming platforms. Did any of those hurt? No. And that is exactly the problem. Pain creates awareness. Small spending destroys it.
Here is the math most people refuse to do. A daily coffee at $5 is not $5. It is $150 a month, $1,800 a year, $18,000 over a decade, before interest, before opportunity cost, before what that money could have done if it had been working for you instead of disappearing into a paper cup. Now add delivery. $40 a week is $2,080 a year, on convenience, on the 7 minutes you did not want to cook. Now add the subscriptions, not the ones you use, the ones you forgot you have. Studies show the average person underestimates their monthly subscriptions by almost 80%. Add it up. Most people are leaking $300 to $500 a month without a single moment of conscious decision. That is not spending. That is financial bleeding in slow motion.
But here is where it gets psychological. And this is the part most financial advice completely misses. These small expenses survive not because you are careless. They survive because they were engineered to be invisible. Subscription models exist for one reason. Automatic renewal removes the decision. You do not choose to keep paying. You simply never choose to stop. The company counts on your inertia, your busyness, your assumption that you will deal with it later. Later never comes. The charge does. Delivery apps add fees in layers. Delivery fee, service fee, small order fee, tip suggestion. Because no single number feels large enough to reject. Together, they double the price of a meal you did not cook. And the coffee is not really about the coffee. It is about the ritual, the break, the identity of being someone who starts their morning a certain way. That is why it is so hard to cut, because it does not feel like spending. It feels like living. That is how the hidden drain wins. It hides inside habits. It dresses itself as a comfort. It calls itself a reward. And every month it quietly takes money that was never supposed to leave.
So what do you actually do about it? First, do the audit. Pull up your last 2 bank statements and highlight every recurring charge, every subscription, every automatic payment. You will find at least one you forgot completely, probably more. Second, apply the 30-day rule to every new subscription. Set a calendar reminder for day 28. That is your decision window. If you do not cancel before the trial ends, you have already lost the choice. Third, batch your convenience. Make it intentional, not reflexive. The goal is not to eliminate pleasure. The goal is to stop paying for things on autopilot, because autopilot is the enemy, not the spending, the unconsciousness behind it.
The people who quietly build wealth do not earn dramatically more than everyone else. They simply lose dramatically less to things they never decided to keep. They treat every recurring expense as a vote, and every month they audit those votes. because votes cast years ago for a service they no longer use are still being counted today. Your money does not disappear in emergencies as often as you think. It disappears in the spaces between decisions. In the automatic, the habitual, the invisible. The hidden drain is real. It is running right now. And the only thing it needs to keep working is for you to stay just busy enough to never look directly at it. So look. Drop a comment below. What is the one subscription or habit you know you should cut but never have? I read every single one.